What's up? alexy1 here playing ChinesePanda, and we're gonna try and do something different. We're gonna open with 1c4. ChinesePanda. I like the name. So f5, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do about this. If I go d4, it's probably gonna go e4, so maybe I should go d3. I'm gonna go rook b1 first, trying to get a3 in. If bishop e6, I'm gonna go d3. Okay, so now I'm gonna go a3. Yeah, now I've got a choice. Let's just be structural and play knight takes. Oh, f4. It's an interesting little move. f3 probably is fine. I'm gonna sacrifice. Don't need to think about that one. Okay. Because if I don't sacrifice here, what should I do then? Because he's just gonna take on g3, and I have to go rook a1 again. Feels useless. So let's go d5 here. Oops, I wanted to go f4 here, but his knight is protected. I'm not really sharp today. It's somewhat of a bummer. What to do? What to do? Man, this sucks. Oh, I have knight d2. Jesus. Okay. I'm definitely not sharp. If it took me so long to find knight d2, there's something wrong with me today. Let's get my bishop involved again. If I go f4, it's probably gonna go something like knight g4. I can go either b3 or b4. I'm not really sure which is better. I'm just gonna go b4, seeing as it's my go-to move. In every position, I always look for a 1b4. Well, not 1b4, but just b4 actually. Okay. Queen g6. The point is, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just gonna go to c3. Well, the point is probably he just wants to trade pieces as he's up a pawn. Well, up material, not up a pawn. Up a point. He's down a pawn actually. Okay, that's interesting. So if I take on f6 and play knight e4. If I take on f6, he has to take with the pawn because otherwise I'm winning material. So let me do that. And then I'll play knight e4. And he has to go knight e5 back, and I'm probably gonna go f4. Yeah, that seems like the way this game is gonna progress. Well, I can also go bishop h4, h3 here, but no, let's go knight e4. I want to keep this line closed. Knight d7 probably. And maybe I can. No, I'm just gonna make a sensible move. Play queen d4. Okay, so he's trying to go f5, which I don't mind if he goes it, because although he has the e file, I'm gonna get a knight on e6, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, oh, I'm down. The clock has gone down pretty quickly. Okay, so now we get a piece on e6, which is definitely strong. I'm still gonna pre-move, seeing as he's probably still gonna do it. Okay, so now we have the threat of bishop takes d7. I think I'm gonna take. Is the take on g5. Because this bishop on e6 is super strong. So I've got, honestly, I've got one weakness in the whole position. This is a good move by him, though. He just disrupts my whole idea of placing a bishop on e6, which is, that's a nice move. I'm gonna win g4 now. Huh, maybe it wasn't a nice move. I'm just gonna move my pawns now. So yeah, that was bad. Check. Yeah, it's just rook h1. Yeah. Good game. Good game. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna win this flag anyways. So, let's have a look. Because it was a pretty interesting game. So this f5, I'm really not sure about this move. It's something like a reversed Grand Prix attack in the Sicilian. e4 and f4 afterwards, after knight c3. So, but I never played the Sicilian, so I'm not really into that line. Maybe knight d5 is a move here actually. I don't know. Seems like a nice enough move. Rook b1 is probably wrong. Yeah, knight d5 here. Because if he goes bishop c5, I'm gonna go d4. If he doesn't, I'm gonna have the bishop pair, which is a bonus. Yeah, I've got an option of going b takes, but e4, yeah. And now this c pawn is weak, so knight takes is probably best. This feels natural. f3 feels natural. Yeah, and the engine wants to go rook a1. Well, I somewhat like this sacrifice. As you can see, the engine is saying 0.0, which means it's just fine. It's playable. Bishop f2. Yeah, and here I should go f4 probably. Knight f6. Then d5. We're just gonna keep this knight away from e5 and play knight c3 afterwards, I think. Then move on this square, because yeah, and then we're gonna just go like that. So yeah, now he gets the extra option of going to e5. And I played this because I thought f4 was winning a piece. But it's just losing a pawn. So yeah, knight d2. f4, knight g4, and then what? Queen b3. I'm not really liking this line. b4 is fine enough. Queen c3. And here I took. Okay, so this game is still balanced. So I thought f5 would be the move here. I thought I'd have this. But the engine somewhat likes this, strange enough. If I take here, this rook is coming in, so I can't allow that. But this knight is a nice square here now. So, okay, I understand it. f5 was probably best. And here I should just punish him by playing bishop f5. It's just keeping the whole position closed. f5 is now very hard to accomplish. And I've just got a bind here. I don't see how I can continue though. Maybe I can put my bishop on e6 in a favorable moment. That's probably the best idea. And here I should just play knight f3, it seems. I missed this whole idea of c6. I should just plump on this f pawn. Don't even see how he can defend that pawn. Just gonna go knight h4 next, or knight d4 probably. Yeah, knight d4, knight b6, rook c1, c6 probably. Oh yeah, this is the extra point of the knight on d4. If c6 we can just take, because now we defend this bishop on e6. Okay, so I should have done that. I figured this was still somewhat okay, but it obviously wasn't. So we had a win there. b6. Okay, yeah. That's definitely a win. Because now my rook has to move, and he's just gonna take my piece, and he's up with full rook here. So yeah, agreed. But this is still winning, I think, as well. King f3, and the engine goes to 0.0. Rook d7, check, back, and something like bishop h5, bishop d1. Yeah, okay, I missed this king f3 idea. Because now we get g4 in, and then my pawn, my 3 pawns can move quickly. After this one, it's probably just lost. Yeah, because this king is coming in. But king f3. Let's see how the line continues. Let's just play against the computer. Bishop d1. Okay, and he just goes back. Yeah, that's a draw. Because if I don't do that, if I go h5 for instance, he has rook e1. This is still interesting though. Then we have bishop c2, so probably there. This is still interesting. It's probably just winning for black. If I go f5, he's, well, yeah. Yeah, okay, so interesting, but whatever. King f3 is definitely the best move here. After this move it's done. That move definitely, because it's just losing the pawn as well. But what else? Bishop d1, probably just something like king somewhere. And just rook e1 is coming. f5, rook e1 somewhere. Still, I should have tried something like this, because 3 pawns are pretty hard to defend against. This move is just plain bad. Yeah, okay. Interesting game. But that's my last game of today, because I'm definitely playing bad. So see you guys next time. Bye bye.